Number 11. To bring the two clans into unison was my espousal's intention. Let me be the one in this conflict unity to bring. Let me Anu's emissary to Alalu be. Let me be the one Alalu's discoveries to uphold. Let me in the chariot to earn journey, a path through the bracelet with water, not fire, I shall fashion. On earth from the waters let me the precious gold obtained, to Nibiru back it will be sent. Let Alalu be king on earth, a verdict of the sages awaiting. If Nibiru it will save, let there be a second wrestling. Who shall Nibiru rule, let it determine. The princes, the counselors, the sages, the commanders heard Ea's words with wonder. Full of wisdom they were, for conflict-based solution found. Let it be so, Anu announced. Let Ea journey, let the goal be tested. It's EA is how they spell the name. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm just going to call them EA for now on. Excuse me. Alalu, a second time I shall then wrestle. Let the winner be on Nibiru king. The words of decision to Alalu were conveyed. He pondered them and agreed. Let Ea, my son, by marriage, to earth come, let gold from the waters be obtained. Let it for salvation on Nibiru be tested. Let a second wrestling kingship be me, or Anu settle. So it be. Anu in the assembly decreed. Enlil rose in objection. The king's word unalterable they were. Ea to place the chariots went. Commanders and sages he consulted. The mission's dangers he contemplated. How to extract and bring the gold he considered. Alalu's transmission he carefully studied. Alalu for more testing the result he requested. A tablet of destiny. For the mission he was fashioning. If the water be forced, where could it be replenished? Where on the chariot will it be stored? How to force will it be converted? A full circle of Nibiru did pass in contemplation, a shar of Nibiru in preparation passed. In other words, it took him a whole year of Nibiru's time to think about it. The largest celestial chariot for the mission has been fitted. Its circuit destiny has been calculated. A tablet of destiny has been firmly fixed. 50 heroes will for the mission be required. To journey to earth the gold to obtain. To the journey Anu his approval gave. The stargazers for their journey the right time began, then selected. At the place of the chariot, multitudes gathered to bid farewell to the heroes and their leaders. Did they come, bearing eagles' helmets, carrying each a fish suit, a hero. The chariot one by one entered. The last to embark was Ea. To the gathering he bade farewell. Before his father Anu he knelt down, the king's blessing to receive. My son the firstborn, a journey you have undertaken, for us all to be endangered. Let your success calamity from Nibiru banish. Go in safety, come back. So did Anu to his son speak a blessing, bidding him farewell. The mother of Ea, the one called Nenu, to heart embraced him. To her heart embraced him. Why after by Anu as a son to me you are given? Did he with a restless heart you endow? Go and come back. The hazardous road traversed safely to him, she said. With tenderness Ea kissed his spouse. Damika he without words embraced. Enlil with his half-brother locked arms. Be blessed, blessed be. Be successful to him, he said. With heavy heart, Ea the chariot entered, to soar up the command he gave. Now this is the account of the journey to the seventh planet. It seems like a lot of words in here, when they translate it, it's almost like double Old English. Like right here it says be blessed. It actually should say blessed be. And to her heart embraced him. That seems like it's backwards twice. Like, I don't understand. I would like to learn this text and translate it myself. But I'm going to continue. Now this is the account of the journey to the seventh planet, and how the legend of the fish god who came from waters has begun. With heavy heart Ea, the chariot entered, to soar up the command he gave. The commander's seat by Anzu, not by Ea, was occupied. Anzu, not Ea, was a chariot commander. He who knows the heavens his name meaning was. For the task he was especially selected. A prince among the princes he was. A royal seed his ancestry he counted. The celestial chariots he deftly guided. From the Biru too powerfully he soared. Towards the distant sun he it directed. 10 leagues, 100 leagues the chariot was coursing. 1,000 leagues the chariot was journeying. Little Gaga came out to greet him. A welcome to the heroes it was extending. To blue hue and to the beautiful enchantress it showed the way. Let me say that again. To blue hue and to the beautiful enchantress it showed the way. It showed the way to the blue hue enchantress. Her name was Antu. By her sight Antu was attracted. Let us examine her waters. Anzu was saying. Ea to continue without stopping gave the word. It is a planet of no return, he forcefully said, toward the heavenly on. The third planetary counts. The chariot continued. On his side and lane, his host moons about him were whirling. The tester beams of presence of water was revealing. A stop if needed to Ea it was indicating. His thing, the device was telling him he needed to stop because there was water. To continue the journey was Ea saying towards Anshar, the heaven foremost prince he was directing. Soon the ensnaring pool of Anshar they could tell. His colored rings with fear they admired. Deftly did Anshar the chariot guide, the crushing dangers be cleverly avoided. Sounds like Saturn. The giant Kishar, foremost of firm planets, was next to be encountered. Her net pool was overpowering. With great skill did Anzu the chariot's course divert. With fury Kishar at the chariot divine lightnings was thrusting. Her host at the uninvited she directed. Slowly Kishar moved away from the chariot, the next enemy to encounter. That was probably Jupiter. Beyond the fifth planet the hammer bracelet was lurking, the asteroid belt. Ea his handiwork to set a whirring commanded, the water thruster to prepare. Toward the host the turning boulders of the chariot was rushing, each one like a slingshot thrown ferociously at the chariot aim. The word by Ea was given, the force of 1,000 heroes, the steam of water was thrust. One by one the boulders turned face a path for the chariot they were making, but as one boulder fled, another in steed was attacking. The multitude beyond the count was a number, a host of the splitting of Tiamat, revenge seeking. Again and again Ea the commands gave, the waters thrusted to keep it whirling again and again. Towards the host of the boulders, streams of the water were directed again and again. The boulders were faces turned, a path that the chariot was making.